So Giuseppe, I would like to ask you about the situation with Piotr Zieliński because it's really interesting, interesting topic, interesting situation also for the fans in Poland. I think also in Italy and in Saudi Arabia right now. We still don't know about the future of Piotr in Napoli. Situation is still changing from day to day. Tell me, how does it look from your point of view at the moment, from your perspective?
At the moment, I believe, like you say, the situation is changing day by day. But at the moment, I think that Zieliński will leave Napoli for Saudi Arabia. In the last few hours, the contacts have been really strong, and here we go. Seems to be very close. So I think maybe in the next hours, next days, Zelensky will join Saudi Arabia, and I think this story will end in this way. But yeah, we will see what will happen because nothing is sure in the transfer market, above all in this moment.
Okay. Tell me, from your point of view, what was changed in the relationship between De Laurentiis and Zieliński last time? Because few days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, it seemed that he would stay in Naples, and Piotr also gave green light to salary down. So what do you think? What was changing last time between De Laurentiis, between Zieliński?
I think that between De Laurentiis and Zieliński, nothing has changed. But I think that Zieliński wanted to stay in Naples, but I mean, the offer he received was really important. It's really important. We are talking about 50 millions in 4 years for a 29-year-old boy. That's a really important offer. So I think maybe something like that changed. Maybe he was able to receive a more bigger offer from Saudi Arabia in the last days. I think this is the only one thing that changed, because the relation between De Laurentiis and Zieliński is good, keep to be good. So
Okay.
I don't think that something like that changed in the relation between the president and Zieliński.
Okay, tell me more about tell me and the fans in Poland more about De Laurentiis, because it's really probably most important person in the last 20, 25 maybe years for the club history. De Laurentiis took club from Serie C to the top of the Serie A, but it's also a really specific president. He don't have sentiments even to the club legends like Lorenzo Insigne, like Dries Mertens, like Skalido Koulibaly. We also in Poland remember situation from last years with Arkadiusz Milik.
Yeah, De Laurentiis is a unique president in every sense.
Yeah.
He still follows the line of family president who did so well in Italy in the 90s, in the 2000s. I think about Moratti, Berlusconi. He comes from the world of cinema. He's an entrepreneur, and he's also doing it with football. So I think, however, he has proven to be a winner in life, managing to guess almost every decision from the I don't know, maybe coaches to the sport directors. So he led Napoli again to win a Scudetto after 33 years.
Yes.
always keeping the accounts in order, and this alone will be enough to elevate him to one of the best currently around. And obviously there are some dark side of his personality, like the one you say, the when a player leave Napoli, he seems to close a door with the player. But I think that this not change this don't change the relationship between a city, between a fans with the legend of the club, with
Yeah.
I don't know, for example Marek Hamsik, for example
Yes.
Dries Mertens, and I think it will be the same for Piotr Zieliński.
Yeah, definitely. Tell me, what the Napoli fans think about the situation with Piotr, what they talk about him at the moment as a player, because we know that Piotr recently got a mural in the city, but now it's looking like a gift for goodbye from the club.
Napoli fans understand the situation very
Okay.
well, so they don't say nothing to Piotr
Okay.
Zielinski at the moment, and they will be truly grateful to Zielinski for everything he has given to this team. The mural was not a farewell, was not a goodbye. Also because many people here in Napoli still hope that Zielinski will remain. So
Okay.
it was just a way to say thank you to him for having contributed to the history of this club in an important way, because he is a protagonist. He was a protagonist of last championship here, but he was a protagonist of the last years of Napoli. So a great way to say thank you to him.
Yes, definitely. Giuseppe, tell me from your point of view, how you will remember Piotr Zieliński as a Napoli player. Do you think that he's a full-fired player in Naples? Can we say that?
Yes, absolutely. I think Zelensky will leave as satisfied, and Napoli fans, I don't know, around Napoli are satisfied about Piotr Zelensky. It is absolutely not easy to win in Napoli, and he did it. He did it as a protagonist, showing all his qualities over the years. So winning in Napoli is not like winning with Juventus or in
Yes.
Milan with Inter and AC Milan. So absolutely yes, every people here are satisfied about Zielinski, and I think that Zielinski is satisfied about his adventure in Napoli.
Is at the moment is a legend of the club. Can we? Okay, I know that this word in Naples is really difficult to achieve, especially like we remember Diego Maradona, Area, Marek Hamsik, a lot of fantastic players playing in this city. But if we will choose 2 or 3 players from last 5 years in Naples, and say that yes, it's one of the legend of the club, one of the symbol of this success. In your opinion, Piotr is in these players?
Yes, absolutely. And I say this not only because he won in Napoli, but because he showed his connectment, his empathy with Napoli. And I can say to you that the most beautiful thing, in my opinion, connected to Zielinski is that he is always a kind guy, helpful with everyone. He managed to create always a relationship or empathy with every employer. So only with a great soul you can do this. And so I think that Zieliński will remain as a Napoli legend, not only for what he did on the pitch, but also over the pitch.
Okay, Giuseppe, do you have a special memories from Piotr from this last seven years? Because I asking you about this because when I was in Naples, a lot of fans say that they remember the situation from last game against Juventus when Raspadori scored a goal and the Piotr lay down to the pitch, and it was really it was symbol for every player, for every fans.
Yes, obviously that will be probably remain as the iconic moment of Zieliński with the Napoli shirt. But I will always remember some of his plays on the pitch. Watching him play is always a show. The first touch of Zieliński is something unbelievable. The shot, the technique, and from this point of view, he has always been one of the best in the Serie A. So it will be remembered for many things, but also the 2 goals scored against Liverpool in the last Champions League. So there are a lot of iconic moments of Zieliński Napoli, but obviously the one against Juventus, the moment that it means, okay, Napoli won the Scudetto, we are free, no, like a gladiator. So this will be the iconic moment of Zieliński Napoli.
The club is prepared, I think, for his departure, for his move to Saudi Arabia. Gabri Veiga is probably new player for his position.
Yeah, I think that there's another question around Zieliński. I think that Napoli, before to sell Zieliński to Saudi Arabia, they want to have a new player and agree with the new player. So they can't sell Zieliński to Saudi Arabia if they don't have an agreement with Gabri Veiga, for example, or Teoncop Miners. I think that Gabri Veiga will eventually be at the place of Zieliński in the next days, weeks. So let's see what will happen. And but I think Napoli is ready for his departure.
Yeah, definitely. Giuseppe, last question about the future of Piotr, because over the last years, especially the last year when Napoli won Scudetto after 33 years, I suppose that Piotr will have the best pizza and espresso in the age of the restaurant in Naples for the rest of his life. Do you agree with that?
I can assure you that for years, Piotr has been able to eat as many pizza as he wanted, and drink as many coffee as he wanted. So I think it will be like this also in the future. Above all for the Scudetto the last year, but I think, like I said before, that Zieliński will be remembered as a great player in Napoli, is a legend, also because what he did over the pitch, outside the pitch. So he deserved great pizzas and great coffees for all his life.
Yeah. Okay, Giuseppe, thank you very much for your time, for your opinion.